Good afternoon, everyone. It's Friday, second to last Friday of the term. Only 2 weeks till Christmas Day, 2 weeks today, and it's Christmas jumper day. Nice. So this week, I'll tell you what. Do you know what? I'm gonna stick my neck out and say this has been my favourite week of any week since we've been back since September. There's just been some unbelievable things that have gone on with just people's caring attitudes and thoughtfulness and just all manner of amazing things. So, yeah, my favourite week, hands down. So I'm going to start it off with a bit of year 3. So year 3, I'm going to start with you. In Kilmer, we've got Kenzie May Bettington for amazing progress in maths and for being a lot more independent in her learning. Well done, Kenzie. And Pippa Yardley for an amazing attitude to learning and showing lots of progress in all areas this term. Wonderful, well done you two. And in Bearer, Tilly Stacey for your incredibly inventive progress right and going home and practicing the actions for your Rudolph song. Well done Tilly, that's dedication, good girl. And Buster Bickle for showing super independence in your learning as always. And those 2 words on the end, Buster, those are the ones that mean the most, as always. That's not saying you've done it this week, that's saying you always do it. So well done Buster, brilliant. And in Tregarrick, we got Archie Shone for showing such excellent improvement over this last half term and realising that resilience pays off big time. Well done. That's a lovely comment from Mr. Davies, so well done Archie. And Hakan Denman for showing what an extraordinary writer he really is, pulling out a real Christmas cracker in his assessed right. Well done Hakan, that's really good. And in Trawlder we got Isla Durnall for always having an excellent attitude towards your learning. You were always incredibly absorbed in every lesson. Well done for trying really hard with improving your presentation as well. Well done, Isla. And Braden Glanfield for continuing to demonstrate an outstanding attitude to learning, smashing your targets and achieving your silver badge this week. I'm also very proud of your improved behaviour at lunchtime. Keep this up. Well done, Braden. I'll tell you what, you've been a superstar. You really have. You're on like an upward trajectory of just brilliantness. So well done, Braden. Lovely to hear. Year 3, you're getting a round of applause. Now, not just any round of applause. I want everybody in the whole school. I want you to stand up. I want you to start clapping. Turn around, keep clapping, turn around and sit back down. Well done. That is a round of applause for year 3. Woo! Well done, year 3. Brill. Okay. Shall we do some maths? Now, maths this week. We have got in year 3, Kaya Gascoigne. Dylan White! What's going on? Dylan, you have been such a maths superstar this term. I cannot be more proud of you, Dylan. So well done. But this week, Kaya's picked you too. So well done, Kaya. That's good to hear. Year 4, Mary Blackler. Year 5, Elliott Court. And Year 6, Gracie Douglas. And the class, yet again, is Tregarrick. Now, Tregarrick, I'm going to be coming round a little later on with some chocolate treats because I think you well deserve it. Because you have been consistently the best class at mathletics week in, week out. Every single week, pretty much. So Mr. Davey and I had a chat and we thought, you know what, you fully deserve some chocolate. So I'll be coming around with that. So well done, you guys. And then Mrs. Sales Year 4 Maths is Isla Cook for trying really hard to answer questions in whole class discussions and for trying to improve her presentation this term. Well done, Isla. And Mrs. Sales Year 6 Maths, Noah Don for making excellent progress this term and working independently. Brilliant. In my maths, I'm giving it to Rosalie Johnston for such an improved attitude and wonderful productivity. I'm loving the attitude at the moment, Rosalie. Keep it up. Very, very impressive. Okay, so let's do a ticket. Let's do attendance. Here we go. So, I've gone right to the bottom. I've delved deep. Okay, now, this is an interesting one. I've been trying to persuade this person to say good morning to me and good afternoon to me all year so far. And they have now won a book. Now, I wonder, perhaps they should only get a book if they say good morning. It is Gracie in Trewartha. Well done, Gracie. Good girl. It's lovely to see. Well done for reading. Oh, no, it's not. It's attendance. But well done for being here 100% of the time that week. Brilliant. Well done, you. Okay. So, my learning power of the week. My learning power of the week uses these things here. I'm blessed with 2 massive ones. Always been bullied for those. listening is such an art. It really is. Some people think, listening's dead easy, you just sit there and listen. You actually don't, because listening, if you're truly listening, it means you've got to try and block out every other thing around you. You've got to block out the slightly annoying person next to you who's tapping their chair. You've got to block out the sound of the birds sitting on the roof. You've got to block out the thought of, oh, yay, it's pizza for tea. You've got to block out all of that, because if you're thinking of that, it's really hard to listen. So I want you to really concentrate on that this last week. I know this last week's a bit different because it's just before Christmas, but see if you can really, truly listen. So when somebody is talking to you, really think about it and think, do you know what? I am absolutely 100% going to focus all of my attention on you so that I can really, really listen. All right? So I'm going to be asking some teachers next week to see who their real listening stars are. So keep listening. Well done. Now, best reading class. Best reading class I'm really pleased with this week because, and actually, I heard this teacher kind of basically saying to their class, look, come on, we can do this. I think they did bribe them. I think they bribed them with a branded name of Haribo Sweets. Who cares? Bribery works. This class have now won best reading percentage by actually quite a bit. So, bribery, happy days. Reading challenge. Polzeth 79% and Tregarrick 79%. Joint second, well done you two, really good. Tregarrick, you're doing amazingly. Best Mathletics, joint second for reading, well done. But with 91%, 12% more, it's Lizard, the first year 6 class to win. So well done, Lizard, really proud of that, because it's, as you know, sometimes year 6 they're like, oh yeah, I'm too cool to read at home. I'm too big and old and cool to read at home. Well, you should, because it's really important. So well done, Lizard, very, very nice. Right. Let's go year 5. So in Fistral, now, I wonder if anybody has tried to be cunning and trick me with their language. Now, I've spent all week swatting up on every single word in the English language. So theoretically, there should be no problems, because I now know every word. So let's see if anybody's tried to be clever, shall we? So in Fistral, we got Ava for being an amazing friend. You are a pleasure to have in Fistral. That's nice to hear. And William for improved behaviour and for being so honest. And Mrs. Lee says she really appreciates that. So well done, William. In Senon, we've got Jago Shaw Bishop and Florrie Mae Brown for the same reason, for using amazing figurative language in your Poetry Innovate this week. Well done. Brilliant. In Polzeth, we've got Chloe Taylor for showing great strength of character and resilience this week. Oh, that's good to hear. Well done, Chloe. And Fred Evans for checking and clarifying your work. Excellent diligence. Fred, well done. In Trianon, now this is the one that normally gets me. Let's see if he's tried it today. In Trianon, we've got Finley Fox for excellent progress and effort in reading this term, which he showed in his assessments. Yay, well done, Finley. Shows that the hard work pays off. Good boy. And Jackson Woodman for representing Trianon superbly in the spelling bee. He is a brilliant writer and has shown this term what potential he has for the rest of the year. Well done, Jackson. Hey, no words that Mr. Hamlin doesn't understand. Yippee! Well done, you 5. So, Sharky! Brilliant. Well done. Okay, where are we? Let's have a look. All right, I want to talk about a bit of diversity. And I want to talk about a lady called Fran Kirby. And I wonder if anybody knows who Fran Kirby is. Now, interestingly, and this is why I wanted to talk about it really, Fran Kirby has now overtaken Eni Aluko and become Chelsea's record scorer in football. Now, if I'd have said, does anybody know who Mo Salah is? Or does anybody know who Sergio Aguero is? You'd have all gone, oh, yep, I know who that is, footballer. But what I'm really pleased at is when you go onto BBC Sport website page now, which I do quite frequently just to see what's going on, a lot of it now is focusing on women's football. And I think that's brilliant, good. Because actually, why just focus on men's football? Chelsea, during the week, they thrashed Benfica 5-0. So actually, women's football, the English teams are doing really, really well. And the reason I want to talk about Fran Kirby is because she's just become, like I said, the record goal scorer for Chelsea. And the reason I put it in is because she's got a really lovely quote, and it links to something a bit later as well. So she says, people will ask me why one of the reasons I joined Chelsea, and this amazing woman was definitely one of them. And she's talking about the lady who previously held the record, Eni Aluko. To overtake not just a Chelsea, but a women's football legend is extremely special. The support Eni has given me throughout my career goes unmatched. I'm humbled to become the record all-time goalscorer, and I'm privileged to play with the players I have. Thanks to all my teammates for making this possible. The reason I thought that was such a lovely quote is because she could have come on and just said, yeah, I'm amazing. I am the best ladies footballer in the world. But she didn't. She said, I'm humble because I've overtaken one of my idols. I'm grateful because my teammates have helped me. I'm humble. And being humble is just such a quality because it's basically saying, yeah, I've done it, but I couldn't have done it without so-and-so. Or it's not being big-headed. Being humble is a really special skill. So I want to send a shout out to Fran Kirby today. Fran Kirby, you are a superstar, amazing footballer. Well done for becoming the all-time Chelsea goalscorer. Awesome. Okay, let's do another ticket. Let's do a behaviour ticket. Yet again, hardly anything in here apart from, yet again, I don't know who does it, rubbish. So, we've still got about 12 tickets in here. I don't know why there's that few. Here we go. So, Tregarrick are having a good day. It's Emma Campbell. Well done, Emma Campbell and Tregarrick. You win a book. Super duper. Okay, team points. Let's have a look at team points. Who's done well this week? So, isn't it funny how things go? Last half term was all about Balmoral. Balmoral won every week. This half term, Windsor are winning every week. They've won again. Windsor, you have come first with 40 points. Well done, Windsor. And they are in the lead for the half term, but only by 7 points. So actually, that can be caught. That really can be caught. So, well done. Really, really good. I reckon it can only be caught by one team. So I think Carnarvon, you stand a chance of winning over the half term if you really push the team points next week. So, well done, Windsor, yet again. Really good. Okay, best class attendance. Now we get to do one of these. Woohoo! The class attendance, 100%, is Fistral for last week. So well done, Fistral. Give yourself a Mexican wave, a pat on the back, and an all-round woohoo. Really, really good. Okay, I'm going to save that bit for last because that bit's the most impressive. Let's do some badges. So badges. Can bronze badges stand up, please? Arise, bronze badges. Silvers, stand up. Arise, silver badges. And don't forget, you're supposed to clap these people too. Clap, 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 clap. And gold, stand up. Woo! No rubies this week. No rubies, just bronze, silver and golds. Well done. Okay. Let's do year 6. Year 6. So, in Godrevy, we got Ollie Walters. Really helpful around the classroom and dealt with an issue in games with maturity. Well done, Ollie. Nice to hear. Noah Don for having excellent subject knowledge in science, showing a real interest and engagement in all lessons. And yet again, I love hearing 2 teachers nominate the same person because it just shows what an amazing week they've had. So Mrs. Sales for maths, Mr. Nicholson for science. Brilliant, well done. Lily Hobbs and Charlie McCosh in Lizard, same reason, for always bringing enthusiasm and positivity to lessons. Well done, you two. In Trevose, we've got Luke Campbell for his great attitude to learning and for all he had done this week. And we'll come to that in a minute. Well done, Luke. And Elsie Mae Todd for a great improvement in her spellings over the last few weeks. Well done. Brilliant. And in Pendine, we've got Seth Stone for superb writing this week. Mr. Webb said, I thoroughly enjoyed writing? Huh? I thoroughly enjoyed reading his biography of Charles Darwin and his poetry. It brought a smile to my face reading it. That's really good, isn't it? Well done, Seth. And Joseph Rushton for having a brilliant end to what had begun as a bit of a rough week. You are extremely capable, Joseph, when you are focused. And do you know what, Mr. Webb? I concur completely because yesterday in maths, we had the old Joseph back. I kept saying to him, Joseph, you're back! Because he did the most, he was the most accurate, and that's what he used to be like. So well done, Joseph. Keep it going. I'm very, very impressed. Awesome. Brilliant. Well done, year 6. What should we have? Let's give you a cowboy. Yeah! Brilliant. Well done. Now, I'm just going to go and get something. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Don't go away. I'm still here. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, look at this. Now, look at this. Look at these little badges here, look. Aren't they good? These are our spelling bee competitions. So, this is a spelling bee 2020. You'll know that we did it in 2019 in the hall in front of everyone, and boo to the coronavirus. We can't do that because we've got to socially distance. These are... Mrs. Nicholson has very kindly come in the last couple of days and run this competition. So I've got some winners. I'm going to start with the runners-up. I always start with the runners-up. The runners-up, which again, runners-up, you should be very, very proud of yourselves because it means you got to the final. It means you got to actually get to the competition. So well done you. So in year 3, we've got Eden Hartley in Trewartha. Year 4, joint, we've got George Chambers in Foy and Lawrence Patton in Ottery. Year 5, we've got Jackson Woodman in Trianon. And year 6, we've got Tilly Bean in Lizard. Well done. Brilliant. And then our winners, and I'll be coming around with one of these for each of you later. We've got Florence Clark in Kilmer. Well done. We've got Poppy Miller in Tamar. We've got Florrie Mae Brown in Sennan. And we've got Charlie Pigeon in Pendine. Well done, you 4. Very, very nice. So, our spelling superstars. I will be coming around with them later. Well done. Okay, so, what are we doing? Spelling bee competition. Brilliant. Let's do year 4 and then... No, I'm going to do some cultural capital. Cultural capital this week is linked to aspiration, which is one of our 7 core values for our school. And we always say that aspiration means aiming high. And I found this quote from Michelangelo. Michelangelo was a bit of a genius, really. Very famous painter, but not just a painter. He was just an awesome, clever guy. He was one of those that had a brain the size of a barge. He was just brilliant. And he said, and if you really think about this is a really good quote. He said, the greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. I love that quote because what it's saying is, do you know what? If we aim low and if we say, oh, okay, I'll do bronze, that's, it's okay, but be aspirational because you might go, oh, yeah, I've got bronze, but I didn't really want to go for bronze because I could have gone for silver. So that's a bit of a danger. You aiming low, okay, you reach it, but you aimed low in the first place. Why don't you aim high and go, do you know what, I think I'm going to try for silver this week. I'm going to try for silver. And then you hit it. Isn't that amazing? But even if you didn't hit it, that's what Michelangelo's saying. The danger is not aiming high and missing it. That doesn't matter. Aim high and miss it. But at least aim high. All right, so great quote. Well done, Mr. Michelangelo. Awesome, awesome guy. Now, we've got to do one more ticket, I think. Oh, yeah, let's do a reading ticket. Okay, loads of these as well. Okay, dug deep. Fistral, we have Beth Butcher. Well done, Beth. Brilliant. You win a book. Well done, Beth. Okay, year 4. Let's go for it. In 4, we've got Alexis Jones for making a fantastic Harry Potter themed toy car using pieces of wood and an electrical circuit. Well done, Alexis. And George Chambers. Not only is he good at spelling, but he's also showing an amazing attitude to maths, especially this week where he has rapidly recalled multiplication and division facts. Well done, George. In Ottery, we've got Max Gomery for being an absolute superstar in maths this week. He has been enthusiastic and so engaged in class discussions. Oh, no. Look, hang on a second. Hello, Mr. Charman. Guess what I'm doing? I know. I'm recording now. You're actually on assembly now. Hi, Mrs. Charman says hi. Thank you. Bye-bye. Where were we? So, Tegan Johnson. Oh, hang on. Max Gomery, where were we? We are very proud of you, Max. Well done. See, I get this one. I don't know. So, well done, Max. And Tegan Johnston for always smashing her learning. Tegan is so absorbed in every single lesson. She is awesome. Great job, Tegan. Wow. Good comment, Tegan. Well done, you. And in liner, we've got Mary Blackler. She could get it every time. That's always a good comment, Mary, because that shows that you're awesome all the time. For another amazing week with an awesome attitude to learning and being a top team player, we cannot ask for more. Well done, Mary. And Paul Knott for striving to improve in Codex and listening so well to Mrs. Evans' instructions. And for trying super hard with his handwriting and positivity in class. Oh, and productivity even. Both, I should think. Well done, Paul. That's like an all-round excellence. Brilliant. And in Tamar, we got Mia for demonstrating a fabulous attitude to every lesson. Her presentation, listening and collaboration skills are truly Bosca. See, I thought I got through everybody. And Mr. Smith has gone with Bosca. I don't remember learning Bosca this week. For demonstrating a fabulous attitude to every lesson, her presentation, listening and collaboration skills are truly Bosca. It must mean awesome or amazing, mustn't it? It must be. That's a good word, though. I like Bosca. I might use that. And Callum for being a diligent, industrious learner with a real yearning for learning. Good comment. Yearning for learning. Great. Well done, Callum. Well done, Year 4. Year 4, we're going to give you a firework. Well done, Year 4. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm not going to end with our... shall I end with our thought for the day? Yeah, let's end for the thought for the day. Now, I'm going to talk about my second value of the day. My first was Michelangelo aiming for aspiration. That was our first value. My second value is pride. I want you to stay there. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Stay there. Now, I should have got that ready, and I meant to get it ready, but I didn't. I forgot. Now, I want to talk about pride this week because there are 4, and it just happens to be 4 boys. But I want to end our assembly by talking about pride because the reason this week has been my favourite week ever is because 4 boys have made me immensely proud. Like, I could not be more proud. The first 2, they've been having tough times recently. They've been finding it difficult to come to school. And Thomas Shields and Mason Elliott yesterday, you both came to school. Now, the sad thing is you're not going to be here this afternoon to listen to this assembly, but I am going to highlight to your parents how brilliant you've been. I'm hoping that continues today. I'm hoping I haven't given it the kiss of death. But just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I also want to say how proud I am of Harry Todd. Harry Todd, Year 6, you have just been a wonderful human being. I won't go into why, because I know that's a bit of a Secret Santa job. But he has shown wonderful empathy, awesome thoughtfulness, and just what a wonderful, wonderful boy he is. So well done, Harry. And I want to save the last one, and this. I don't often do this, I wouldn't normally do this, but I couldn't resist. This week, I saw an act that blew my mind. One of the aforementioned people was finding it hard to come to school, and Luke Campbell, in Trevose, just took it upon himself. No adult was watching him, so he didn't do it to impress somebody. He saw this little boy really upset. He went up to him, he put his arm around him and said, "Are you all right? Should we go into school?" And he just went in. And from now on, Luke Campbell is going to be that little chap's buddy. He's going to be our Year 6 buddy. And it actually made me quite emotional. It actually made me quite emotional because it was such a wonderful, wonderful act. So Luke Campbell, I applaud you. Woo! I'm very proud of you. Well done for being such a wonderful human being. Really, really good. So, what a wonderful way to end our assembly. And that's why my week was the best week. Because there were so many just fabulous things that went on. So well done, everyone. Well done, such a lovely week. I'll be coming around with spelling bee competition winners and chocolate and all things like that for Tregarrick and for Luke. And then next week in assembly, I will be drawing out trophy winners. I'll be drawing out best attendance class, who's going to get some chocolate. I'm going to be drawing out the Amazon voucher winners if they win a book. Got so much to look at. So much. So that is absolutely brilliant. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Have a great weekend. Enjoy Christmas Jumper Day. I will see you today. Bye.